Despite demands from the president for in-person learning,
We have to open the schools. We have to get them open.
schools across the country are opting to go 100% virtual. Districts in LA, Nashville, Broward County, Florida, Atlanta, Arlington, Virginia, and Indianapolis are among a growing number that won't be returning to the classroom in person in the fall. But how it's carried out varies. In Arlington, Virginia, for example, students will begin online courses in September with the hopes of transitioning to in-person classes by October. There's a similar plan in Austin, Texas, a COVID-19 hotspot. The Austin Independent School District will go virtual for the first 3 weeks of the school year. The president says the decision to keep schools closed is politically motivated, but members of the White House Coronavirus Task Force say schools need to base reopening plans on what's happening in their area.
If you're in a situation where you're in outbreak mode, then you leave it up to the local individuals.
In an interview with Newsy, Task Force member Dr. Deborah Burks said children are often asymptomatic.
Children in general that don't have pre-existing conditions, aren't being treated for cancer or other medical conditions, actually do quite well with the virus. In fact, so well, most young adults, we don't even know that they're infected because they have no symptoms.
While that may be good for children, it's part of the concern among teachers who fear contracting the virus themselves. A new study from Kaiser Family Foundation found a quarter of teachers have a condition that puts them at higher risk of serious illness from coronavirus.
I love teaching. I love getting energy from students, seeing them grow and their families, but I don't want to jeopardize their lives, my life, or the lives of their families.
Cheryl Boast is a fourth grade teacher and the president of the Maryland State Education Association.
And I get questions every day from educators. Well, what if a student doesn't want to wear their mask? How is each student supposed to be in a shop class and I'm supposed to clean all the equipment? What happens if there's an outbreak?
Boast's group, along with the Baltimore Teachers Union and the Maryland PTA, sent a letter to Governor Larry Hogan and the state superintendent saying the lack of personal protective equipment and the challenges of enforcing social distancing are among the reasons to enact distance learning, at least in the beginning.
Instead of focusing our attention on PPE and masks and everything and get the computers and get the digital, let's focus on one thing. Then we can start transitioning groups at a time into an in-person once we make sure that all of those safety protocols and health protocols are put in place.
But she says even that takes funding to make sure students and teachers are properly equipped with computers and access to internet, something they struggled with in the spring. The American Academy of Pediatrics has repeatedly stressed the physical and psychological need for kids to be in the classroom. But it too says the answer is funding to cover everything from PPE to Medicaid. In a letter Wednesday, it called on Congress for help. Amber Strong, Newsy, Northern Virginia.